All right, let's talk about hair gloss. You know, those products that promise that incredible, almost liquid-like shine are just everywhere. But what are they really doing to your hair? We're gonna get into the truth behind the shine.
I mean, if you're on social media at all, you've seen it. That super smooth, reflective glass hair look is all over the place, especially on TikTok. And it's no wonder so many of us are on the hunt for that one magic product. But what if I told you that instant shine might have a hidden and not so pretty cost? And this quote, this really gets right to the heart of the whole issue. It turns out the very things that give you that amazing temporary gloss could actually be setting your hair up for some serious long-term damage by, you guessed it, stripping away all that essential moisture. So let's pull back the curtain on what we're calling the glass hair illusion. We're going to dive into how these instant shine products actually work, and more importantly, how they can quietly wreck your hair over time. First up, let's talk about maybe the number one offender hiding in plain sight in so many of those sprays and gloss masks, drying alcohols.
Okay, so this is pretty wild. The way these alcohols create the illusion of shine is kind of a trick. They're solvents that evaporate almost instantly. And as they poof, vanish off the hair shaft, they literally pull moisture out with them. This forces the hair's cuticle to lie flat, which creates that sheen. It's a quick fix, for sure, but it's totally based on dehydrating your hair.
And here's where the long-term trade-off comes in. When you're constantly stripping your hair of its moisture, you get caught in this vicious cycle of damage. Your hair ends up feeling stiff, brittle, and dry, which, ironically, makes you want to reach for more of the exact product that's causing the problem in the first place. So the most important thing here is knowing what to look for. This is your checklist. You might want to take a screenshot of this. If you see any of these names, Alcohol Denat, isopropyl alcohol, you get the idea, especially in the top 5 ingredients of a product, that's a huge red flag. You should probably think twice. All right, next up, silicones. Now, silicones aren't all bad, but when it comes to hair health, they can really be a double-edged sword. And here's exactly how that sword cuts both ways. In the short term, yes, silicones are amazing. They coat the hair, fill in all the little gaps, and create this super smooth, shiny surface. But, and this is a big but, that same coating is kind of like wrapping your hair in plastic. It locks out moisture, stops other nourishing ingredients from getting in, and causes this heavy buildup over time that leaves your hair feeling dull and just weighed down. And just like we did with the alcohols, here are the specific names you need to watch for on those ingredient labels. Dimethicone is probably the most common one you'll see. If you're using products with these ingredients and not clarifying your hair properly, you might be wondering why your hair feels heavy, dry on the ends, and just lackluster. Well, this is probably why. Okay, so we've talked a lot about the problem ingredients and what to avoid. But what's the alternative? How do we get that real, lasting shine without totally frying our hair? You know, the answer is actually incredibly simple. True, genuine shine isn't something you paint on with chemicals. It's a direct sign of healthy hair. When your hair's outer layer, the cuticle, is smooth, sealed, and, most importantly, super hydrated, it reflects light like a mirror. That's the real deal shine we're all looking for. So let's get into the good stuff, the actual practical playbook for building that healthy shine from the inside out. This isn't about quick fixes, this is about a routine that actually works long-term. And here it is, your 3-step playbook for amazing, lasting gloss. It's so straightforward. It's all about focusing on what really matters for hair health. Hydrate first, be smart about the treatments you use, and keep your hair clean so it can actually soak up all the good stuff. Okay, step 1 is all about moisture. Because healthy hair just shines naturally. Instead of stripping it, we want to feed it. So think about things like water-based masks that really get in there and hydrate. Lightweight oils like camellia or sunflower that seal in that moisture without feeling greasy. And, of course, daily leave-in conditioners. Next up, when you do reach for a glossing product, just make sure it's alcohol-free. You want to look for formulas that are packed with nourishing things like plant oils and humectants. Those actually draw moisture into the hair. There's even an expert-recommended product mentioned, the Pureology Color Fanatic Top Coat, which is a great example of a treatment that nourishes while it shines. And finally, step 3. You gotta hit the reset button about once a month. A gentle clarifying or detox shampoo will get rid of all that product buildup, from silicones or even from natural oils, but it does it without stripping your hair completely bare. This just gives you a clean slate, so all those amazing hydrating products you're using can actually work their magic. So, what's the big takeaway from all of this? Well, it's that you really don't have to choose. You can have that gorgeous, glossy look you want and have healthy hair. By just avoiding those harsh ingredients and really focusing on hydration, you can get brilliant shine without any compromise.
I absolutely love this final line because it just sums everything up perfectly. Real, lasting shine isn't some temporary effect you spray on like a filter for your hair. It's the visible result of hair that's truly healthy, hydrated, and well cared for.
And that really just leaves us with one final thought. The next time you're in the store and you reach for a bottle that's promising instant shine, just turn it around. Read the label. Now that you know what to look for, you can answer the question for yourself. What's really hiding in there?